Okay, the way that I'm gonna do this video is gonna be the same as the Everything Wrong with Forza Street video, with no subtitles and just straight to the point to the things I want to say and not add anything to the sync counter until I am finished with what I gotta say. From the things that I have to go through in two different cities from August of 2015 all the way to May 2019. Oh dear. It's just been hectic, I'm not gonna lie. From my experience with teachers, they've been okay with me, really. I had some cool teachers from freshman year to senior year. But for some of my friends, man, they screwed them over really bad. One of the things that I hate about science is science fair projects. I mean, I was so glad that I had to move schools during my sophomore year, and I basically just dodged the bullet for not doing a science project. Homework by itself is a sin of its own, no matter the amount that is given by teachers of whatever class. English classes, if you fail them, how are you gonna fail English when okay, I'll stop with that joke. But seriously, most of us don't even have the interest in reading old English. Nobody cares about what happened back in the 1600s. Hell, nobody's gonna speak it on an everyday basis. Moving on towards math class, everybody's favorite. And I'm gonna tell you right here, Chief, geometry's the worst. Why not algebra? Well, for me it was easier to comprehend in geometry, so enough said. But seriously, this is for the fact that you have to take 4 credits in high school, which is completely unnecessary to take 4 credits in math if you're already taking Algebra 1 in 8th grade. Why you gotta make us do another math class in our senior year? You could've made it a lot easier for a couple of seniors that already took it. Back again to science. I hate it. And somehow I passed. Really, I didn't really have an interest in biology or chemistry. Physical science, at least for me, at least my teacher was so cool enough to give us open book tests, meaning we can use our notes, and we were so slick that we used more than 1 page of notes and we still got an A. Really? At least for science, we don't have to take 4 credits in high school, which is why I already forfeited to take physics way earlier before the school year started. World history, I hate it. It prevented me to get straight A's in my freshman year. Yeah, I said freshman year. Look, some of us have taken world history in either freshman year or sophomore year. But where I came from, we had to take world history in freshman year. United States history, it was alright. Government and economics. Didn't really like them, but somehow I managed to get an A. I mean, for government, the teacher that I had, ooh, she loved to grade papers every single day, even if it was a half-credit course. Because seriously, as fun as she was, she loved to grade papers every day, no matter what type of assignment we had in the week. Meanwhile, economics talks about money, and I really didn't have an interest because I just couldn't get engaged. But then again, I managed to get an A, and my teacher was cool enough to not give us a quiz or test every single week, which is what I like. Secondary language classes. Ok, como yo hablo español, es más fácil que yo pueda hacer esta clase. But there's no variation, even though Spanish is the most second common language in the United States. But where's the variation at? Why do we have to take it online? I understand because of money resources, but man, we need some variation around here. We trying to get the whole world to come to this school, right? Or in this case, the schools that I went to. Gym class, physical education, PE, whatever you want to call it. Easiest class. If you just sit around, that's why you're failing. Because there's no way you can fail that class. I never took an art class, but does speech count as an art class? Guess it did count, that's why I graduated. Believe me, even if I was a little bit nervous, I still smoked everybody in that speech class. No contest. And I am not just being cocky or flexing. Really, it was that easy, but at the same time, it was fun too. Automotive. Yeah, some schools had it, and I took it since freshman year in the school that I started, and then carried it over to the school that I graduated at. As years went by in the automotive class in the school that I graduated, I was starting to lose interest because nothing has really been going on in that class. From my perspective, I was trying to help other students they didn't really want help. When I needed help, nobody came. ASC certification exams. I wasn't certified in anything because I was struggling to get ready. Other things range from textbooks, homework like mentioned earlier, lockers which are completely unnecessary nowadays, ish. The fact that I had to pay $300 something for a tablet in my freshman year, and this is from my first school that I started in high school in. But if there was a little scratch and it was a Microsoft tablet, you had to pay $300 something. I never paid them because I never broke it. But dang, for a little scratch. The behavior of some teenagers in high school. And I mean every type of emotion and feeling and things that you want to do that could get you consequences. And I mean bad consequences. Relationships, because if you're a person like me, you're that unlucky because these thoughts ain't loyal. Some of them are, but it's just hard to find. Like the perfect Need for Speed game from Ghost Game. This is for some teachers and some faculty and staff. Because really, there were some annoying ones, some suspicious ones, and just weird and cringy ones. Even some mean ones too. But yeah, in general, high school has been a hectic ride for me, and it's a pretty awful place to go back into. Really. Okay, I want to say something instead of just posting it on the community tab like I usually do, but are you guys okay if I do a story series that is going to be on my second channel, or if you guys are okay that I upload it to this channel? What this story series is about, it's basically the things that I had to go through and what I experienced throughout high school, which is basically as this same video, but more extended and with more details. They're maybe not car related, some of them aren't, but it's just to get it out of my chest more than just doing it and everything wrong with video, because I really wanted to do this. I mean, it gets me more content to make for this channel, other than my second channel. That is, if you guys think otherwise. But what's the point of having a second channel if you just lose interest in making content? And it is my responsibility as a YouTuber to maintain both channels. But one channel is more successful than the other, so why even keep pushing it on that second channel if it's not gonna get the same success as the other one? You know what I'm saying? Good. Think about it. I'll see you guys what you think, and see you guys in the next one. I'm out.